Happy Readers, my name is Liz and today we're going to talk about my wrap-up and favorites. Favorites and wrap-ups? Just go with it. So here are all the books that I read in June. We have Noggin by John Corey Whaley, we have City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare, we have How Zoe Made Her Dreams Mostly Come True by Sarah Strohmeyer, and then we have Just Like the Movies by Kelly Fiore. Noggin is about a kid who gets his head cryogenically frozen because he had leukemia and wakes up 5 years later to find out that he's attached to a new body and that everyone has kind of been living their lives, and it's hilarious, it's just so much fun, and he has a great sense of humor and just is very honest with people. It deals quite a bit with like death and things like that, but just realistic fiction-y stuff surrounding some like scientific advancements. And then we have City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare, and this is the sixth and final book in the Mortal Instruments series, and I will be making a full review. I promise. I promise. I keep meaning to, and then just other stuff keeps happening, but basically last book of the series, and kind of gives us a teaser-ish feel for the next series that's gonna happen in LA and all that stuff. The Dark Artifices, not just at the end with the little leaf thingy, but actually like we get to meet the characters, which was really cool and whatnot. But yeah, for the most part, amazing book, all that fun stuff. It reminds you everything that you love about the series, because the last two books, I didn't quite like them, didn't quite dig them. They were really, City of Fallen Angels was just and then was yeah, it was just, I don't know, it needed to focus more on Isabel and Simon, and then City of Lost Souls was just super weird, and then this one kind of brings it back into, okay, this is what we love about the Mortal Instruments series, and just, oh good. And but the ending was way too long. I felt like it just needed to just leave it, and there was just so much wrapping up of pretty tied knots, and I know we like the endings to be pretty tied up and stuff like that, but I felt like it was almost too much. But at the same time, like, there was some stuff that we needed to see to happen and things. Yeah, I'm gonna make a longer book talk about this, but yes, this is, How Zoe Made Her Dreams Mostly Come True by Sarah Strohmeyer, and this is a contemporary novel, and it is about this girl who goes off with her cousin to this place that is like the, what do you call it, the competitor of like the Disney stuff, but they don't call it Disney, they just call it the Mouse, and it's a bit of that mixed with, you know, the Disney college program kind of stuff mixed with The Devil Wears Prada, because she works for this lady who is basically, the you know, boss lady, things like that. She's called the Queen and whatnot, but yes, they're in a running for a scholarship, and so she's just kind of trying to make it and trying to do good things and do her job, and of course there are some cute boys and whatnot. I thought there was gonna be like a freaking love rectangle or something, or a love square, but it actually ends up being like just her and a nice guy. I'm sorry, that was kind of spoilery, but basically it's a fun novel, it's so cute, and I really liked it, and yes, it's not your typical Cinderella story comes into play, and it's hilarious. Hilarious. Oh goodness. And the twist. Oh goodness. Just Like the Movies by Kelly Fiore, and this is about a girl who, well actually two girls, it's dual narrative, and basically they're kind of from the opposite sides of things. There's like a rich girl and there's a girl who's not quite as rich, but they don't necessarily say that she's poor because they have like pizza every night, and she drives her own car. Magic. I don't know. Anyways, but basically they meet at this movie theater and they decide they're going to kind of play out some rom-com stuff in their own lives, and some of it turns out well, some of it doesn't, and some of it, you know, kind of comes back and whatnot, but it's kind of I felt like it was an okay book, but I just didn't, I don't know what it was, but I just didn't feel like it was like, yes, this is a book that I'm gonna push on a lot of people, like How Zoe Made Her Dreams Mostly Come True. But yeah, I still think this is a, you know, a decent novel and whatnot. It's a fun read. Also, this book comes out on July 22nd, so definitely go check it out then. But basically, I got this book in exchange for an honest review. Basically, my local bookstore is nice enough to give our book club advanced copies of books, and you know, so we can get the word out about things, because a lot of us are like book bloggers and stuff like that, so it's a lot of fun. But yes, audiobooks. Next I want to talk about some of my favorites, and these are two of my beauty favorites. I have another one, but basically I was at Ross, I forget what I was looking for. I forget, but basically I found this shampoo and conditioner duo kind of thing. It's by The Balm Cosmetics, and their stuff smells super good. It smells like pina colada-y, sort of. Yeah, basically it does. And they've got like super cute packaging, and it was $6.99 there. I need to go back and get, there was like two more there, and so I need to go see if they have some more, because this stuff by itself is like $15 each. So yeah, but definitely worth it if you're willing to pay $15 per bottle, because it's, seriously, like today is my second day here, so don't mind what my hair looks like right now, but yeah, this stuff is super magic, super awesome, makes my hair super shiny and whatnot, and even though I have recently been straightening my hair and stuff like that, and using a curling iron and other heat tools, but basically super awesome stuff. It's all the free things, paraben free and sulfate free, and so it's super good for your hair. I don't use this shampoo all the time because my scalp has this weird thing where it, you know, gets weird things and dry. I don't understand it. I need to figure out how to fix that, but my hair is just a beast of its own right now. That and my face, I don't understand. What's going on here? I thought puberty was a little while ago. I'm 26. I didn't start breaking out till I was 24. Face, what? This is something that I actually showed on my Instagram a few days ago. It's the Tresemme Thermal Creations Heat Tamer Leave-In Spray, and this is the only stuff that's really worked with my hair. I can use this every day and my hair feels totally fine. If I don't use it, I can totally tell. When I don't use it, my hair feels really dry, and then it just gets puffy and weird. But this stuff totally, seriously, no joke, protects my hair. I've tried to use the Chi, you know, the spray that you use before you straighten. This stuff has alcohol in it. This does not. This has other stuff that I can't pronounce, but you know, when something works, it just works. Some of the TV shows that I've been loving this month have been The Mindy Project, which I'm trying to get through. For whatever reason, I keep getting distracted by Chicago PD, which is another fun one. Basically, The Mindy Project is this fun comedy. If you don't know what it is, it's about this girl named Mindy, and she is a OBGYN, I think. Pretty sure she works in an OBGYN office, but basically it's all the shenanigans, and oh my gosh, so funny because I love Mindy. She's hilarious. And Chicago PD is this great show. It's actually a spin-off of Chicago Fire, and there's still some crossover here and there. There have been some crossover episodes, but then they're just you know, they go to the same bar and some of the other stuff, and one of the characters is dating another character from the show, and yada yada yada. Which is pretty cool. And then there's also some Law & Order crossover because it's written by the same people. But basically, this show is super awesome. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Basically, it's about dirty cops in Chicago. Yeah, but they're, you know, when they're dirty, but they do it for the right reason, I guess. They're trying to keep their city safe, and this, that, and the other, and you see them try to justify things, and, you know, trying to keep their family safe, and this, that, and the other, and you're just oh, that's awesome. What? Huh? Just, it makes the show different from, Law & Order and some other ones where, yeah, sometimes they might be a little iffy there, here and there, but most of the time they're trying to stay by the books. But this one, they're okay, we're playing by our own rules, and the guy, the head, I'm gonna call him the head detective, but basically he's the guy who's just we're gonna do what we have to do. Really? He's always bargaining with gangsters and shelling out money and doing whatever he has to do, and it's kind of crazy. Also, there's some other great characters. I forget his name. Is this Al? I think it's Al, who just at least at the beginning of the first season, he's just everybody's so where's Al? And he just pops out of nowhere, and he's just I'm here. It's hilarious. And also, I think she's the captain. She's the lady at the front desk, and basically the best character. The best character. She's always calling everybody out, and she's always giving everybody hell, and it is seriously one of my favorite things ever. There's a lot of other great characters, but yes, and Sophia Bush is on this show, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to watch it to begin with, because she was great on One Tree Hill in the seasons that I watched. I stopped watching when the kid got kidnapped by the babysitter and she dyed his hair. I was like, I am out. Peace out. But this show is great, and I like it a lot. I am almost done with the first season. Bringing out the iPad because I have to tell you about some of my favorite apps this month, and this one is called Word Swag, and it is, as you would tell, super awesome. It's for the iPhone, so if you're using an iPad, you know, you have to go into the iPhone only section, but basically it works really well. It's incredible quality even when you like blow it up and stuff like that, and basically it gets all the pretty text and stuff like that. So if you look at my Instagram, you'll see a couple on there that are done by Word Swag, and it's basically like the Lindsay Cummings live show and the one yesterday from Teen Wolf. Basically, it gives you the option to put awesome typography on top of like a picture that you've taken or one of their background pictures that they have like in their, I guess, stock or whatever. And it costs a couple of dollars, so if you're not willing to shell out a couple of dollars, there's also an app called Photopop, and it is a bit different, but at the same time, like if you need something to put words on top of a picture, it's there. It's an option. I forgot to talk about Teen Wolf, which is also another favorite show that came back recently. Yesterday, when I am recording this, it was yesterday, and I am just still trying to comprehend everything that happened in this episode, having to do with were-jaguars, and people coming back, and people turning into teenagers, and okay. I think that's enough for now. I hope you guys have a great day and keep reading and keep just being awesome. And thank you guys so much for your support. I recently reached over 25,000 subscribers. That's amazing. And also, like, all the other people who follow me on all of my other social media sites, like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. It means a lot to me because I like reaching out to you guys and talking about books and TV shows and different stuff, and it's fun, and yeah. Alright, so yeah, have a great day. Keep reading!